We've been
Hello,
back.
everybody.
back.
Sorry
back.
for our technical difficulties. Cameras are very moody and temperamental, apparently. So we are now up in business, and we will keep track on things. So, glad to have you here. I'm Chris. As everybody else, I think everyone introduced themselves while I was running around. So.
Yeah, we introduced character names. We didn't introduce player names.
I'm Spencer. I'm Beetlejuice.
I'm Emily. I'm Daisy.
I'm Daniel. I'm Cindy. I'm Jacob. I'm Juan.
And Chris, if you want to go ahead and say your character name.
I'm Chris. I am Commander Jaka Abdokai Tazar Dalakash, 3rd Regiment Firebrand, survivor of Triaxis.
Okay.
Both clap. One day.
We'll probably go really old.
Make sure everyone's got their folders, and then we will begin.
Do you like some paper or some dice?
Yeah. Chuck dice.
I got my dice. I
Thanks,
found
Wait,
them.
can you chuck me some dice?
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'll check
Anybody else
them.
need dice?
Nope, I found them, dude.
All right.
Wait, thank you.
I'm also being healthy today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
look
appreciate
for-
you bringing me
Really
dice.
enjoyed
Thank
us.
You know my eyesight has improved by 2.
By two.
I don't know what units they are.
The team of Alpha 6, consisting of the players you see before you.
Hello.
Hello, Alpha 6.
Hi.
You have just arrived at Absalom Station at the dock of Fogtown. It's called Fogtown for obvious reasons, because as you stepped off, the sky was purples and pinks and dark blues. Modeled after the planets of Bertheta and the other gas giants.
I do.
So it's modeled after the gas giants, therefore called Fogtown. You have arrived. Kafoozi has left to go speak with the director about your payment, and has asked you to meet him at Toe in the Water Canteen. You are standing outside of your starship among a bustle of many, many aliens, consisting of the races you know: Lashunta, Vesk, Yosoki, Android, Kasatha, and Human, but also consisting of some that you've never seen before.
Did Kafoozi give us a time frame in which to meet him?
He did not give you a time frame, but he did say tonight. He told you the next episode is tomorrow morning. He did say morning, and it is about 7 o'clock at night. So we are nearing the nighttime. And it is evening.
I could use a drink. Toe in the water.
It sounds despicable, but it's been a long trip, and I hate oozes.
That's right. Commander Cash, you need to have some fun.
Indeed.
Kara, your Kasatha secretary, self-labeled, but she said she didn't like the label. Your Kasatha secretary, Kara,
Too misogynistic.
for Alpha 6, approaches with Corey, the Verthani, behind you, and they seem to start to walk ahead and say, we're going to head straight to the canteen. Are you following, or?
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to get paid.
Okay,
I
well,
would love to get paid.
follow this way, and they will lead you through the hustle and bustle. It's not too hard to keep track of them, as the Verthani is quite tall, and Kasatha are fairly tall themselves. You're able to keep track of them for the next only a few minutes before you reach a large, but looking not very fancy, big banister that says Water Canteen. A slightly redundant name.
That's a redundant name.
I think
Well
this bar is a
put.
Visco girl.
And Kara and Corey will go ahead and walk in.
So
They'll open
I'll
the door
follow.
and step inside.
I'm right behind them.
Wow, this place looks like a hive of scum and villainy. We should go in.
Maybe even a wretched hive, one might say.
Mm-hmm. A
Think
big
about that.
hive of bug people.
Does it actually look like a hive of scum and villainy?
No. Well, you haven't stepped inside
Oh,
yet.
you are such a judgmental guy. Ew.
From the outside, it doesn't look
I
like
don't see this person. Yeah, you're really no.
it doesn't look like a hub of scum and villainy. But some of the people going out look like they could have come from a hive of scum and villainy, but not all. But definitely,
It's
it
like
has a
the-
wide variety of
the
aliens.
Hive and Scum and Villaini's cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe not a wretched hive either.
It's like a mile.
Too far.
You're
It just
racist.
has a bit of Hive and a bit of
Right.
Yeah,
A bit of
you guys are
Bit
just
of
a bit
stuff.
racist. That's all.
Corey will lean his
Says
head
the
in and
human.
say, "I'd be careful throwing out words like hive around here."
Yeah,
But we
man.
have a bug guy with
You're the
us.
one who called me the bug
That
guy,
doesn't
and
make
then
it
called
okay
me
to be
racist.
I think Corey steps in
The logic
door.
doesn't exactly track.
You guys are standing out among the bustle, standing still. And Corey and Carr sort of look and then close the door behind them, but step into the canteen.
Daisy.
Let's go.
Her very small arm holds high to reach your Sheeran arm. As you try, I assume you follow.
Yes.
You follow. Okay. As you enter the canteen, noise bursts. You could tell the place was noisy, but stepping through suddenly is like entering a bubble of noise, of chaos, right? There's a ton going on. You notice an android bartender in the far corner serving a man, whatever drink that man might have ordered. You notice a table of people playing what seems to be a dice game. You notice, you hear a ruckus start to begin to your right in a room that seems to be private, and there's a ruckus. And you see a seemingly distressed woman wandering around tapping shoulders. And as you look around, from the room where you saw the ruckus, obviously as it bursts, a hole in it, thin wall, the wall bursts open and two seemingly lizards roll out wrestling each other in front of you. And everyone else turns their heads towards it and then look back the other way and
Are
don't seem
they
to pay much mind.
lizards? Or was that a racial slur towards my people?
That's gonna use a perception.
I just
check
need to
on that
know
one.
whether or not. No, I just
You
know.
do not recognize them as Vesk.
Okay.
They are much smaller.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like-
Okay. So they're like fighting.
Like
Are they like
baby
Yosoki small?
They are like
Sure.
slightly larger than Yosoki small.
Okay.
They're 4 to 5 feet tall.
Okay, 4 to 5.
And they are wrestling. No one seems to be paying them much mind. They're not really even in your way. But they're wrestling in the corner.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Hey guys,
Wow.
I put money on the red one.
They are both red.
Dang.
Solid
Well, actually, that's
solid
great.
red.
That's a solid bet.
joke. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
how it works.
Primitive cousins, I'm afraid.
As you
yeah, I
speak,
noticed there.
one of them slashes the
Legally.
throat of the other one, raises, sighs, and walks calmly back through the hole into the private room she was in.
Wow.
Slashes the throat like someone's dying.
So,
Yes, the lizard on the ground seems motionless.
I rush up to him,
oh.
say, "Everyone, stand back! I'm not a doctor, but I can help."
Oh.
And I'm going to attempt to see if I can help.
Okay, go for it. Do a medicine check to
I'm
see
not
if you.
trained in medicine.
Oh, okay. So you do not have any hope of knowing what to do when it comes time to actually try to.
Daisy follows him.
Okay, all right, Daisy. You want to see if you know what would help?
So is that medicine?
Yeah.
And that would be a 24.
You would know it's a pretty standard, like very similar to a knife wound to the throat. He has been cut at the throat.
But you don't die
but-
instantly.
No, he's not dead. But you know that the problem is there's a cut to a throat. He's gonna die from lack of blood or yeah, I can't say the words.
Am I allowed to use my
Yes.
mending spell on the lizard?
Oh.
No, I believe it's
No,
inanimate
that's-
objects. I don't think you can use it on living organisms.
Yo,
I
guys.
tried. So you don't die.
It only works after he's dead.
Now, is this like an animal, or does this seem like a civilized type of alien?
Yeah.
From the one that stood up and walked away,
You
and
know.
the sigh, it seems humanoid,
Sentient.
and it seems
Daisy,
sentient
can
and
you
humanoid,
help
yeah.
him?
I mean,
I
Okay.
can. I can. Watch this.
I'm just gonna keep
I'm
the
just
crowd.
gonna use my healing touch on this creature.
Healing touch. Yeah, you'll have to tell me what it does.
So, healing touch. This is a cool thing. I can spend 10 minutes to magically heal an ally for up to 5 hit points per mystic level.
Neat.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and use it.
Pretty good.
hope we don't need that one.
I'll be here. For
Is there
10
a
minutes,
crowd,
guys.
10 minutes.
Yeah, is anyone paying attention still?
You notice a large, not as far as Vesk go, not super large, but a large Vesk, because it's Vesk, rushing forward. He's got a big gun, and he rushes from the opposite side of the canteen, farthest from the entrance. And he rushes forward and says, "What's going on here? What's going on here?"
My good brother, it's a lizard. They just were fighting like animals.
Like animals.
Yes.
I see how it is. He looks a little closer and says, it's one of these ones. Yeah, this happens all the time.
Are they sentient?
Yeah.
Can they-
You haven't
can
heard
they-
of them.
What are they called? I've heard
They're
about
the
them.
Akeshti.
Keshti.
The Akeshti. They are...
I
Yeah.
thought they were called iguanas.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Never mind. That's
I've heard of
your
those
thoughts.
I just projected that to Commander Cash. FYI.
I don't think so.
That's fair.
You don't think
I'm a
so? What?
physicist.
It is too an Akeshti.
You're right. Sorry, I'm getting
Don't
used
challenge my knowledge. It's very smart.
Indeed, yes.
Yes. I didn't even know about these.
So, do they normally fight like savages?
Like savages. Only after they mate.
Whoa!
Do they normally kill each other after they mate? Like some
Oh yeah,
spiders do?
yeah. Every time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is.
Oh, you
just-
guys gonna save this? I've never seen one survive. What
Well, I mean, if
happens
it's part of their
Doesn't
culture,
seem-
should we really interfere?
Too late, guys. I'm in this.
Oh,
I walk away.
All
I'm
I'm
just
right
gonna
now is the
show-
guy like listening to us, like well, maybe we shouldn't save him. He's like,
Yeah, his throat's like halfway across, so he's like kind of like waking up. Still working on it, but he's like,
You hear a call, a feminine Vesk voice calls out, "Hey! Motrate! Get back here! I want to take a look!" And the guy goes, all right. And he's going to go and step back towards the back of the room, seeming to stand guard at a door, while another larger Vesk steps forward.
want a deeper voice for the female. She has a deeper.
And she says, "Oh, you're going to save him?"
yeah.
Well, he's
And she's
kind
going
of
to shrug and
something.
move back towards the door.
I'm
Okay,
I'm going to walk away. Commander Cash, upon seeing that this is not a heroic moment, as decided to move on.
I go through the wall to go talk to the female that about killed this lizard boy.
Oh,
Yes, okay.
Yes.
I'm going to start looking around for
I'm
who
gonna
we're
follow
supposed to meet.
good call.
Oh yeah, I'm with Cash.
Okay,
And we've,
so I'm
we've
going-
just left Beetlejuice with
It's just like
With this like post-mated lizard.
How long is healing work? I assume it's an action, right?
Yeah.
You just
10
use an
minutes.
action?
Yeah, it's just 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Okay.
So you guys,
So you're doing
like,
that, okay.
really drug this out.
And you're stepping through to talk to the other
I'll
one.
stay with the
I'm
shearer.
very
I'll stay with
interested in talking to this
Beetlejuice.
guy after, though.
It's true. You're good at life science.
She
I'll
seems to be
stay with
resting
you.
and seems to have a basket next to her.
oh wow.
Excuse me, what was that in there? You almost killed that boy?
Almost. She's gonna start charging back out the door.
I grab her and pick her up like a baby.
Go ahead and do a strength.
She's still like 4
She's still like 4 to 5 feet tall. She's not a
You're
lizard.
holding her like a 9-year-old.
Oh, holding her like a 9-year-old. There we go.
Like
There you go.
in
That's
Roll
what
this
it
one.
means.
Yeah.
That is
Are
fairly
they, like
good.
bigger than your
You
silver?
said athletics you like?
Yeah, it's 4 to 5
yeah.
feet.
I think I have 0.
Yeah,
It's
so here 3 to 4.
She's surprisingly easy to stop. And you weren't able to lift her into the air. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not like.
Yeah.
Hey, what
I mean, you sort of got her grappled
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sort of holding her up and able to sort of put her back in front of you. Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to kill him?
The children will be mine.
Wait, I'm confused. What do you mean children?
She's gonna just. She seems really sort of nervous, have a lot of excess energy, and she'll say, "Well, the Akeshti way, we grow carnal until we mate. Sorry, I'm still trying to shake that off, collecting my nerves. And then we mate, have children, and whoever wins the duel raises them.
I mean, but you won the duel already, so like,
Not if he's not dead.
I mean, okay.
If he was surviving, but if I needed to beat him in combat. If he's
Hey,
surviving.
good
Okay.
question. Can I hear this conversation?
Yeah, she's being pretty loud.
We don't need to make perception for that?
Okay, so I'm.
Okay.
You would need to roll a perception for that. You are. I mean, you're right there by the door.
Right, yeah,
I have no
right.
desire.
Okay.
In that
It's gone.
case, I'm gonna say good luck, buddy. Have Beetlejuice on the back. And
No, don't leave me, please.
No, this is their mating
This is weird.
ritual. There's 2 people.
It's like I
Send
just
it.
got into the
I'm
middle
out.
of like
Nope.
like a,
I'm not
a
getting caught
custody
between
hearing.
this.
And you know what?
I'm in the middle of a custody
You
hearing.
know what? I'm actually all about
Good
good,
luck.
like female empowerment. So I drop her and I'm like,
Yes.
"Do your thing, girl. like, live your best life."
Come on, guys.
She will head back out the hole in the wall.
All right, so I'm gonna go like send out a signal to Daisy. So she's the only one who actually seems to care about this person. Daisy, the murderous,
Yeah,
the
what
murderous
do you
one is coming back.
want? She's coming.
Yeah, and everybody left me.
Wait, where was Daisy? Wasn't Daisy with?
I followed.
Yeah,
the
she-
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear the telepathic message, but
So you heard that the custody thing?
Yeah, I heard I'm in the middle
Yeah,
of this
he
like,
heard it all.
murderous custody battle. They unwillingly am a third party participant.
I'm gonna go and try and find Cash and
I
just
don't know,
pretend I don't know.
We might just have to bail out of it.
Can't you just like I don't
He's
know?
like half done, right? Maybe he'll still make
No,
it.
it's easily been like 7 minutes, so he's like 7/10 dead alive.
it's been about 2.5.
2.5 minutes.
But you can't hear what they're talking about, so.
I feel like in real time it isn't.
Oh, real time, it's been 7 minutes for sure.
This will take a long
Game
time.
time.
And that's it.
She's
Actually-
going to approach and say, "Release him. No need for you to get involved in this," and seem to poke out her claws.
And then I'll say, "Good point." Pick him up. And just be like, "I'll just go put him in the dumpster out in the street to die." And just walk
like
away
holding a
as quick as I can.
Roll a
She's shocked.
roll a deception check.
Okay.
Actually, give it to me. Tell me your bonus.
Bonus for deception.
That's a d20.
Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. Deception for. Where is deception?
6.
6 one's done.
Yeah.
Oh, bluff.
Bluff. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bluff. Sorry.
4.
4. She hesitates, but she gives you a look, and you can tell she's not planning on letting you go. She says, "Drop.
Hold on, I'm gonna do an
Justin."
I'm just gonna do a sense motive check. Do I need to give that to
Yeah.
I think we know her motive.
It's murder.
Yes,
you?
you give me.
I
Yeah,
just
you would
wanna
give it to
know,
me. Yeah.
like, how much she wants to do with me.
What's your bonus?
It's an insight.
9.
9. You can tell
No.
she has no hard feelings towards you, but she absolutely won't let you leave as long as you're holding this lizard.
Yes, Queen. Fight for what you want. Take out Bug Dude if you need to.
Okay, well, I've decided that
Who am I looking for?
this is
You're gonna hear a whisper because this is probably about 5 minutes in now, and he says, "It's okay. I'll get her."
Oh.
What did he say?
Ooh.
I'll get her. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap! What do you mean?
No
Oh,
response.
you really are not good at like reading people. Roll a motive check.
All right, fine. I've decided that. You know what? I'm in too deep now, and this may be like weird, but I've decided this guy needs to live. He seems like a stand-up dude. As I've touched him for these many minutes.
You know nothing
Actually,
about him.
with him
Can you-
accessing his thoughts at all, does he know whether the guy's a stand-up dude at all?
I could just communicate telepathic messages. I can't.
Yeah, I don't think he was
I
overlording.
can't like read. No, I wasn't overlord.
He wasn't
but I'm about to because I decided,
Now.
and she ain't gonna stop my choice. So I'm just gonna
Can I
Use
be
a
looking
command.
around the bar, maybe interrupt what's going on if I find someone?
Yeah, so you did find Kafoozi. You were looking for Kafoozi, correct? He is
Kafoozi!
at the bar next to another man,
Sure.
and an android bartender seems to be moving around back there.
Everyone, I found Kafoozi!
just want to flash over.
I run over.
Yeah, I'm going to flash over to that.
Cool.
Okay. So you run over, okay?
Oh, hey.
Real,
How are you, Commander?
real fast.
Jebediah, Salkazar.
We were just together. Juan Tayara.
Okay, I'll call you Cash.
Oh! Chaka Abdulgar does not talent! Cash of the 3rd Regiment Fire Branch, survivor of triaxis! It is so good to see you!
Thank you. That was Kafoozi.
That was Kafoozi.
A pleasure indeed.
Ah, yes.
A pleasure.
Yes. It's good to see you guys. Yes, I have these waivers. And he's going to start bustling around in his bag. And the man next to him is sort of going to look and, upon the crowd arriving, seem to just leave and not really want to be a part of it.
Unfriendly sort. Yeah, the waivers, you said.
Yes.
Yes. We will finally be official and legal, and I can't be sued. Yes? Do we have a smart method? We'll look over this and make sure it covers everything.
I'm no lawyer, but I can read.
Yes.
Yes, do that. So confusing.
Confusing.
Kafoozi, yes.
Kafoozi.
Yes, fairly short, simple name.
Yes,
Confusing.
it is a short and simple name.
It's all right, John Diana.
Let's go on.
Confusing. So we
Kafoozi.
I want to look over. Can I see what is happening over there? Like where in the stage they all are in that?
He just picked up the body and seems to turn his body and then pause.
My friends seem to be somehow enveloped in
Disintegrated.
a developing story back there. I don't know if you want to do it for the show. I think it could get good headlines.
Torn apart.
Good headlines. Yes, the camera.
Electrocuted.
Corey! And Corey, his tall head's gonna come up from a table with other men, and he'll go, "Oh, perfect!" He's gonna stand up. Sorry, business calls, and grab a camera out of his backpack, a droid, and it's going to. He'll take a couple seconds to set it, and it will start to float up, and then it will follow towards you. It's like a circular, it's like an orb
So
floating
no
through the sky.
pressure.
So I heard we're supposed to talk to you about getting paid.
Yes, not on camera.
Camera's on me.
Oh, then he's
What?
quickly
I
gonna.
thought the camera went the other way.
Yeah, it's on me.
Yeah, you said it went to him.
Oh, silly me! Yes, it did. So, yes, I have payment. I have most of your payment.
Cool.
I promise I can deliver the rest by the end. This show pays well. I think you'll be pleased with the 400 credits each that I have for you. But the other 500 each will come after this tomorrow morning,
It's only
after the
us
next
here,
episode.
right?
Yes.
2,000. So you got 2,000 credits.
2,000.
Yes, and in full, I know it should be 900 each, but I don't have the full payment yet.
So 400 each. Good. Well,
Cool.
when will the show air? I need to tell my cousin.
When will the show air? The show will air midday tomorrow, but we are to meet at Fogbank at the docks at 10.
All right, we will accept the
Right.
payment at a diminished value, but only if we get the best airtime.
The best airtime?
We want prime time in the show.
And snacks.
Oh, sorry. Yes, they will explain the rules of the show there. This next one will be slightly different from the last. This will be a competition between teams. All airing will be done at the same time.
Oh, that's interesting.
I was actually referring to the one we just did that's being edited right now.
Ah, yes! Prime airtime for that! Yes, I will do my best. The director is not... I've tried sharing many ideas with him. He's not very lenient. But I will do my best. In fact, I will make it happen.
Good.
That is a Kafoozi promise.
I want to look over and see where they're at now.
They are... Let's see where they're at now. Spencer.
Well, Beetlejuice, upon realizing he's between a rock and a hard place, decides to, take over this person's mind.
Which one, the guy or the girl?
This one?
The
Not
one who's
that
weakened.
one,
The
'cause
head
I don't
he's
need him
cradling.
controlled. I'm controlling his body. Look, right now.
Are you still casting?
She
your
looks
magic?
puzzled at you as you wave his
Yeah,
arms.
I'm
around.
like healing him right now. It doesn't say it's a concentration spell, so I'm just doing it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna command somebody. I'm gonna command her. So it's a will save.
That only lasts 6 seconds, just so you know.
Right.
What
It
are
is.
you commanding her?
I'm gonna. It's just a will save.
We'll save. How does she need to do?
It's on your
Yeah, I forget how to do
Spells.
that. How do I do that again?
flip it over, next page.
Or
Spells, first level. Should have a number in there that says spell save. Otherwise, it is 10.
It does not.
It does not on this
Okay,
chart.
what's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 18. So plus 4.
This for all you viewers out there. You take 10 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is wisdom for him, so that's going to be at 4, so it's a 14, plus the level of the spell. What level is the spell? First. So a DC of 15 for her to resist the ability of this spell.
And what is it you're trying to command her to do?
I'm going to try to command her to flee. Because I can only do
her.
Or a halt. Nah, I'm going to command her to flee. Like, out into the crowd. Like, out of the restaurant.
Okay, she will look at you, say,
Do I can roll?
good luck trying to say... No, it's a will
No.
save she rolls.
Oh.
She'll say, he's as good as dead. Even if he survives, he knows I won the fight. And she will run, grab her basket, and flee.
And I chase after her. Because I like her.
Like out
that
of
you
the
can hug
canteen?
her.
Yeah, I'll follow her.
Just remember how the mating ritual works.
I know. I'm gonna go.
Alright, well.
Oh no, I lie. You know what I do?
No,
I want to guarantee that she's protected because I like her.
protected from
So
what?
I use an energy ray on him. On homeboy that you're holding.
In his arms?
Yes.
It's going to hit me.
Is it gonna hit you?
I'm holding it like this.
Depends on how you roll.
Okay. Well, I'll say you need to drop him right now. Sorry. You need to drop him right now.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk away from her.
And I jump on him. So drag him.
So is this where I see?
You are, yes, and that is what you saw was Cindy jumping on the Sheeran.
Excuse me, Kafoozi.
Land me! Larry!
I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna try and grapple both of them.
Yeah, and as Commander Cash starts running toward them, also the first Vesk you saw, the smaller male Vesk, starts to charge. Hey, no fighting in the canteen!
I'm gonna try and grapple.
Let me out of it!
And he's gonna go and also try to grab you too. So you have a Vesk on either side of you, and the female Vesk, the taller, more colorful one, seems to be leaning against the door exhaustedly, just like seemingly like this type of thing happens all the time. You can roll a grapple check, and it's against their strength. Yeah.
It's against their kinetic armor class +8.
Okay. So,
Really?
Yeah.
do you have a disadvantage for trying to do 2?
Nope.
Okay.
You can cross. Oh, you just have to do something.
Okay, first one is going to be a
Who are you grappling with that?
go with Daniel. So 21.
Okay.
What do I do?
Check
So
your
it's gonna
kinetic
be
class.
Oh wait, I think I have
Your
bonus
KAC +8. That'll be your AC against combat maneuvers. So your KAC is 14 plus 8, so 22.
Why the +8?
Oh,
That's what it says. If you look at AC
Oh, I
versus
see.
combat maneuvers,
So
yeah.
I'm 22.
So yeah,
this is
22.
KAC. Okay, so I don't grapple him. I'm trying though. I'm trying. All right, then to Spencer.
Those are too loose.
Nope, definitely not. Wow, it's really hard to do these things. Oh, how did I get a hold of that last guy in the last fight? That's what I'm trying to figure
What
out.
is it? What's your armor class again?
Mine is what is it? 22.
And what was yours?
Yeah,
22.
22.
Both
Well,
Vesk.
If he's actually a grappler, there's a feat that would give him a +4. It's pretty common.
Is he a grappler?
Okay, no, he would
Yeah, he's a
definitely.
brawl. He's
He's
a
a-
bouncer.
yeah.
He would definitely be a
Oh,
grappler.
bouncer.
Okay, so he is able to grab both of you by the cuffs.
Ah, I helped everyone.
He grabs you and is holding you and says, "Come on, you heard me. No fighting in the canteen."
Does it look like I'm fighting? I'm literally healing a dead guy.
I release a micro robot assault.
All right.
It just pesters people. It doesn't actually do any damage from what I read.
does what?
It's just like it just like releases a bunch of like nano robots that like just annoy. Like it
It's like to distract.
Yeah,
I
it
think
distracts
it's a
people.
distract.
Oh, okay. Does it actually damage at all?
I don't think so.
Okay.
From what I read.
Okay.
There is one that's like that does do.
Dude, you about got
That's
us all.
He said the word like nano robots, micro robots, and I was like, roll initiative.
Everybody in that bar would have been like,
I would just shout out, bar fight!
Um,
and throw glasses.
I'm gonna Yeah, those were.
Did you just yell out bar fight?
Oh no. Metaphorical
It was
bar
in
fight.
voice, and you didn't put your
It was.
That's true. It was in your voice.
It was while I'm looking at this piece of paper, so I'm just like, bar fight!
You did it again.
Okay, so you yelled bar fight. As he yells bar fight, the table of people playing games, they burst from their seats. Two of them pulling out guns, one of them pulling out a knife. No one actually attacks, but they stand apprehensively. And the Vask leaning against the wall stands up quick and pulls out another gun and is holding 2 guns out. And the bartender ducks behind the counter.
Okay, I'm just
How
gonna.
close are
So
you
wait,
to
have
me?
I distracted him from holding me or no?
His
Oh,
Bruce is
not a
lipping.
real
You can
bar
try
fight,
to
I
get an
just read it
athletics
in the
check or an
contract.
acrobatics check to try to break out of it.
Hey, did he grapple me?
Yes, he.
Yeah,
grappled
I'm
you
going to
both.
use an acrobatics check just because I only have 1 in acrobatics and 0 in athletics. 18. So 19.
18.
19.
You are not able to break free.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to him and be like, "Sir, I have no quarrel with you. Do you mind if I just step outside?"
I have no quarrel with you.
He's gonna look at you and say, "Step outside! Look at these little robots you and your party brought in here." And he's gonna toss you both next to one of the basically into one of the tables. Each of you will take a d. Oh wait! Oh no! You guys are wearing armor. Oh man, that'd be archaic damage, wouldn't it?
What?
To be tossed.
Into a table.
Like to be tossed.
Who tossed him?
This
The
is
vest.
The vest can choose whether it is archaic or not.
He's gonna throw you, and each of you will just take 1 damage. One to your stamina first. You at least just take 1 damage, and then he'll start swatting at the robots and
That's like
I know. I'm just.
say, "Now
I'm
settle
already
down."
getting screwed in this situation.
And now I pull out my knife and I try to stab.
all right. I'm gonna grab. I'm grabbing Daisy or Cindy. I'm grabbing Daisy and Cindy. I'm gonna Daisy, get control of your sister.
Cindy, calm the F
I'm
down.
a spacefarer. We need to respect the culture.
Hit her on the head.
More broccoli?
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to respect the culture. That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't. I'm
No,
sorry.
you just were all about female empowerment. It has nothing to do with culture.
Kafoozi, I'm impressed with how many ways
female
they were
empowerment
able
is
to
my
say
culture.
dismemberment in this contract.
true,
That's
we're
a
saying
whole
it.
paragraph to it.
What has happened? Let's talk this out.
He's healing a man who's gonna kill.
How close are they to you?
The one who killed her.
Yeah. Yes.
Why?
Because
I rest my case.
But why?
Because that's the ritual after mating.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at American
Mating
accents.
rituals in the Pact was absolutely bonkers. The,
Can I hear what's going
what
on?
if?
Yes,
What if
you can hear.
we
They're
come
being
to some
fairly
sort
loud.
of agreement?
Okay.
And
As
you
long as
just
you're
care
trying to listen.
that the woman gets
Yeah,
her
I am
eggs and is safe, and you just don't want to kill a man you just healed.
Yeah.
So, let's see if there's a middle ground there. Shall we? So let's say, don't get eggs, doesn't die. Goes for eggs, dies. Do you hear that, little lizard?
He's like, is he good now?
You've been doing it the whole time, right?
Yeah.
He seems to be regaining consciousness, and he shrugs and says, "I lost the fight. I want to go for the eggs anyways. Dishonorable."
Oh.
What did he
Fine,
say?
Sense motive?
Fine then. But
That's
just
We do a sense
know.
motive.
I'm sense
Thank you.
motivating that.
Let me see. Tell me your bonus.
My bonus is 0.
Cindy's getting on my
Okay.
nerves.
Oh, sorry.
I just don't like you
He seems.
interfering.
What you mainly get is anger. He seems bitter. He seems mad. He doesn't. It doesn't seem like he's lying to you. You're not detecting any sorts of lie, anything. He seems legitimately feeling like he seems legitimate in his feeling disgraced and having lost the fight.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure to tell completely what he's.
With that, I want to follow with however, if you wish, I do believe we could honorably dispatch you, if you would prefer.
I hold him out like a Simba. So we can talk to Commander Cap eye to eye.
He's like 5. He's like
If
five
I
and a
could
half
have
feet
told
tall.
Commander Cap.
No, how tall are you? How strong are you? Lifting up a 4.5 foot lizard.
Well, dude,
Lifting a baby.
I think I'm like 7 foot.
Yeah, so I mean, I like hold him up.
You can hold him. You are struggling. You can't do it for very long, so you're like,
I've been holding it.
That's right. How about I just put him on my shoulders
you can do that. Okay.
so that he can talk to you? I'm pretty tall too. I don't know how tall Sharon normally
Yeah,
are.
the lizard is now.
He's
He's very
fine.
slouched over. He's about at your head level.
So I'll give him the offer.
He'll just nod his head after a moment of silence.
Would you like to, Beetlejuice, since you saved him?
Like to what?
You would like an honorable dispatch.
Yeah. Sure.
That means you're gonna have to kill him.
I don't. What are you talking about?
Samurai law.
I'm going to take him.
I am not done healing this guy.
Wait, no.
I'm not done healing.
He just
He's,
agreed to
he's
it.
gonna rest. The lizard's gonna rest his hand on you and say, "It's okay. An honorable dispatch. Us Vesk.
He's a Vesk?
We seek honor in combat, and I fail. It's okay. Let me go."
You
Okay,
say
man.
us Vesk?
He thinks he's a vest.
All right. Well,
Because
So you
he's
must
tall
kill
now,
him as slow
so.
as possible.
in that case, I
He's
just
disarming everybody.
hand him off to
Got it.
Commander Cash.
But he is he slips something into your hand.
His number.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to turn to the other Vesk and I'm like, is there a place?
Hit me up in the app.
Do you guys have a ritual place around here? We have them in the Vesk area. The Vesk should
Who
know
are
what
you
I'm
talking
talking to. The other Vesk guard. I'm asking for a place.
Oh, the Vesk guard. Oh, okay. The male who's still standing in the middle of the room. You're asking for a place. Say it again. I was thinking you were talking.
Like, do you have a place where we could perform such a...
We have the room over there. It's the one with the hole in the wall. It's fairly private. That's why they went back there.
Fantastic.
Yes.
There's a dumpster out back. There might be someone back there. Sometimes there is.
Look down at the little Vesk. And I'm going to say, would you perhaps like to accompany us until we can find a more suitable place to honor to dispatch you? I'm afraid these don't feel right to me.
I suppose my death can wait. I have no other meaning. I will stay by your side.
Are you holding a gun?
I don't. He's sorry. The other Vesk is holding a gun. He doesn't have a gun. He just got a blast. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Or I can do it.
What is your name, little Vesk?
So is he a Vesk or is he a...
He said he was a Vesk.
He said he was a vest.
I would not attack someone's honor to assume they aren't a Vesk, especially as they
He's
head
a really
towards their
good
honorable
guy.
death.
I'm sorry. I am a Keshti. I know not specifically my origins, but I have heard stories that we are of your people.
I'm not sure how much water in them, but
I am not.
you seem like an honorable fellow.
Yes. I use the label of Vesk on myself to show our similarities. But I am a Keshti.
Keshti,
I'm gonna.
what is your name? I broadcast that to everybody.
Jester.
Juan Chai Era.
I said,
Very good,
Vesky,
Jester.
what is your name?
I just heard the "what is your name" in my mind because I'm still reading the document.
It's straight into your mind. It's like not like, oh, what was that? I didn't hear that.
It caught me off guard because I'm reading. I'm like, oh yeah, dismemberment, yeah, electrocution, normal.
This Sheeran saved your life.
Yes.
Until we may find the suitable time that you feel is good for your honorable dispatch, you shall serve him. Is that agreeable?
Yes. And he'll just bow his head.
Wow. That got me a pet, boys.
I am not a pet. I am.
I didn't say
Keshti.
that in my Beetle voice. That was just to us.
That's true. He did.
Okay, that's true. Good job.
And I didn't
Good
put this
catch.
in my head.
Good catch. Okay.
I wasn't gonna say that to
Then,
not like dehumanizing or lizardizing.
and I'm going to
Not a
turn to the
character.
cameras. And I'm like, let it be known that Alpha 6 knows both mercy and justice. I'm gonna give him a
A man from the table will stand up and clap his hands. A human man with many cybernetic enhancements. He looks quite intimidating. When they stood up from the table to threatening pull out their weapons, his arm actually turned into a gun. But now he stands more normal, just seemingly with metal patches, and he just claps, very loud claps. And people nod their head in his direction.
Thank you. Thank you. Watch us surviving the Pact worlds. Every day? Every week?
Roughly.
Every fourth day.
Every fourth day.
Yes.
For
At
you
noon.
viewers out there, that's Thursday.
Every fourth day.
I go and I
Thursday.
shake Commander Cash's hand. Thank you.
Yes. Well, I did kind of instigate that, so I have a little bit of responsibility.
And I'm offended, and I go and get a drink.
Let me buy you a drink,
Cindy.
Cindy. Let me buy you a drink.
All right. Hey, that guy who stood up with cybernetic enhancements. Is he important to us?
Or is he just
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Talk to
You
him.
decide who you talk to, and
Well,
yeah, I don't get to list you who's important towards the camp.
touche. Well, I decide he's not important. I go to find Don Juan.
Juan. Juan.
I'm sorry.
He is sitting next to Kafoozi at the table.
All right.
I grab my drink and I go to sit next to, because I don't want to sit next to these guys, so I go sit next to the guy with the
I went and followed her to buy her a drink because I said I was going to buy her a drink.
Okay,
Like
so you guys
cheating.
go to sit at the table.
So you like sit down next to him. I'm just then you're like hi. And I sit down.
I'm gonna stick with Cindy too.
You stay, and Juan, you're with the contract. Okay, so
Oh, and I'm up there with.
yeah,
the
and
two.
you're with them.
I start shining.
So you guys on the contract.
Yeah.
He has finished. Juan has finished reading the contract.
Ooh, that is a beast of a contract. I read about bar fights in there. Sorry, it surprised me, so I shouted it a couple of times.
Oh yes, that was just in case an incident like the one that almost happened went off. I can't be certain.
Yes, it almost did go
Merely
off.
because I sent a camera to go encourage it.
Oh, yes, so bar fights. Anyways, we'll try not to start a fight in every bar we go into.
Yes, but
But that remains to be seen. I cannot speak for the other companions of my party.
yes, but you got the gist of it though. You'll be in
Yes.
dangerous situations. You can't blame us for willingly going into those dangerous situations, even though we are encouraging the behavior.
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect. The choice
Standard
is yours,
lawyer
but don't
things.
believe me. We will win this.
All right, I'm putting my life
That
on the
is
line.
a Kafoozi promise.
Ah.
We'll see if we can take that to the bank.
Don Juan, did you sign?
My name is not Don. It's Juan.
I'm gonna
Aye.
call you
Era.
Professor, because that's how I knew you.
You can call me Professor Juan Taera.
Okay.
Or Professor
Kafoozi
Juan.
will look over. You
But
have
not
many
Don
Yosoki
Juan.
tendencies.
Wait, at me?
Wow.
I just thought
It's
he
a
signed.
compliment, believe me.
Should I sign the paper?
I mean, I read through it. Yeah, your standard lawyer stuff. If you die, you can't sue, that sort of thing.
Beautiful.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys just sat down at the table. The man will clap you on the back and say, "That was beautiful. That was the most inspiring thing I've heard in this bar all night. At
Thank
least
you.
in the past hour.
Thank you.
Is he drunk?
A little bit."
How much is it to get everyone drinks at the table?
They'll pause their dice game and look at you and say, "Drinks at the table. Do you say how much is it?"
Yeah, I want to ask.
Uh, d-
I was more asking you actually. I did that in voice.
oh,
but
drinks at the table. About a credit a drink. If you're going
So I'm
cheap.
gonna be like,
If you're going
table.
standard and just casual drinks, then yeah, about a credit.
How many people are at the table?
There are 3 other than yourselves.
So
Okay,
six.
so 6.
So 6.
I'm like, round of drinks, and I, like for our friends here.
They'll clap you on the back and say, "Yes, yes. You care to join?"
What's your plan?
NG says the large cybernetic man.
Oh.
Yeah, we're playing.
Sure, I'm trying to get accustomed to the back roads. I'm from the Vescarium, very nice people there. And, yes, I'd love to.
Ah, perfect. Darcy says,
Are
"Oh,
you playing Cindy?
I am. We're really good at this game.
This is our favorite game.
they'll say, all right. This is a 2-person game. Since we don't have anyone to really run it, we're not in a casino, yeah. So, who wants to play first?
I'll
What?
play one. I need to know the rules. Maybe they could use the refresher.
one of the other men at the table will, the one you haven't met yet, but one of the ones not in your party, will say, "I'll take him up. Give it to me. I'll take him." And he picks up his dice. You're the one playing, yes?
Yes, And I pick up a dice.
How does a pan of 50 sound? Spill of 10.
What?
I want to look at
Sounds
my
great.
friends, and I want to get out.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yes.
First time, right?
Wonderful. First time.
Perfect. All right. Throw the tool.
Feeling like I shouldn't have
Throw the
told
tool,
someone.
and you will see him grab his 8-sided die. Throw the tool.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the wrong die first, and then. Oh, sorry. This one. 2.
Oh, are you gonna grease it?
Yes. Yes, I'm going to grease it.
All right. Oh, first time. Yes, you're gonna take this die here, and you're just gonna roll that. Just once roll.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's like Eli taught me once.
I'm just gonna let it sit.
Look, I'm gonna look at my friends,
Hang on.
trying to get some info and insight from what's going on right now.
I think it's
I
fine.
legitimately, as a player, have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, for those of you watching, Commander Cash is one of the players at this table who has not been taught this game because he does not know the game. And he doesn't know what he's doing. First time playing, which the man has picked up on.
Hey, can I walk up to the table, take a look, and do a culture
Try
check?
to use your other hand.
Oh, yeah. I'll grease it too. Oh,
No.
well, looks like I got this one. That'll be 50 credits.
Yeah. Almost did that.
50 credits!
Yeah!
He
Like we said, pan of
He
50.
said,
I'm gonna glare at you two.
you're very poor.
Of course! Would I ever go back on my word? Never! I'm gonna give him 50 credits. And then I'm going to
The DM is richer.
Yeah, it's-
Hey,
retreat.
can I walk up to the
Okay.
table? I'm gonna do a culture check. See if I recognize this game.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
+7.
Plus 7.
So yeah, so
You've heard of it.
13.
You know it's called NG. As you walk up, that you weren't there when they announced the name, but you do know it's a game of NG. You don't know the rules. Every time you've tried to dive in, they seem to change.
Yes.
Commander
No.
Cash, I'm not sure this game has any set rules that you can follow.
I got that feeling a little bit. I wasn't really sure what was being said. But I trusted my companion.
Anyone else want to play?
And
Yeah, I'll play this time.
I'm
Pan
gonna
of
watch
10,
this.
spill
but-
of
gonna-
20.
Good luck.
10 of 10 spill of 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's
That's
do the
quite a
tool.
bit lower than what happened with me. If I...
We just know what it is.
Ugh.
Oof. Wait, what? Is that
7? Yeah, and you got
7. You gonna grease it?
I'll grease it.
Oh yes, for those watching, our friend here got a 6, and Daisy dear got a 7. He greased
Oh!
it, so he rolled a D6.
Ah, that's gonna be 10 credits.
That's an 8.
She can
Wait.
grease it.
Pan of 10, right? Pan of
She
10,
can
spill of 20.
you-
Oh, that's true. You can grease it if you want.
Yes, try
What
it.
was that?
Oh! I have sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, but you're not.
Yeah.
You would
I
have to
mean,
have your hand on the dice. You'd have to be the rolling, the
well,
one
well,
rolling.
am I allowed to grab the dice real quick and load it?
Whoa.
I mean, switch
You're
it.
gonna
Switch.
load a dice?
Switch.
You are a character
I
who
think
can do
it's-
as you wish.
Wait, you have loaded dice?
Oh no! I
No,
don't.
no, you don't. You can't just
I
load
can't
the
just
die.
have-
But
yeah, I can't
but
just have-
if whoever rolls the dice can hurt you.
Okay.
You're right. 10 it is.
10 credits. Yes. And that'll cost you 10 credits.
Right.
Did you want to play one more time? I'm gonna have to
Absolutely.
leave.
Yeah, we can do it again.
Oh, all right. Let's
For some reason, she didn't grease it.
throw the tool.
Oof.
Oh, you're gonna grease that?
Oh, yeah, I'll be greasing that.
Do it. Ooh.
Ah, I'll grease it as well. And yeah.
Baby.
That's a 1.
Tied.
Oh.
Ah.
Now I'll fight to the death.
Well, settle the desk.
Gotta settle the desk.
All right, one more time.
All right. So, 3 and a 1, 3 and a 1, and now they're settling the vest after they both greased it. I feel like we should explain the rules because our viewers have no idea what's going on.
That's why I keep
and we're
forgetting
just
they can't
looking
see the
at
dice. I keep forgetting they can't see the dice. The big man with the medal will say, "Oh, you poor soul! I can tell you guys are lost. Come here, come here, come here."
That's what I said.
I
I
can't-
said I would go first so the rules could be explained to me.
Oh yeah, but Chim Chim over there would have hurt me later if I hadn't let you guys play one round of fresh eyes.
Wow.
All right,
Classic
so
Shakespeare.
here's the basic rules. You throw the tool. Whoever's tool has a lower number.
The tool is the D8.
Yes, the D8 is the tool. Whoever tool has a lower number can choose to grease it by rolling the D6.
Greasing it. I think it's like hit me.
If you grease it, the values get added together. Then, if the person who greased it now has a higher total than the person who initially rolled higher, they can choose to grease it. The higher value wins. Unless you pass the number 8. Then you have to pay the spill on top of the pan.
Yes.
Well,
So settling the vest is what?
Settle the vest. That's a tie. No one gets anything. The vest just need to settle down.
It's an offensive term.
I got that
You can
feeling.
roll for
Since,
check if you want.
thank you
Sure.
for letting me
I'll
know.
wander over with
Are you playing
a
again?
mug of ale.
I'm
One more.
gonna go get my money. I'm gonna go to
22.
22. You don't know the root of all the terms, but you know this game was invented during the Cold War between the Vesk and the Pact worlds. So there might or might not be some racial slurs in here against the Vesk. All right, one more round before I gotta go. Of
I'll
course
play.
the Vesk had to
I'll
settle.
play one. Excuse me. I'll play one.
How about this? I'll play you both. You guys just play at the same time.
Get this over and done.
Yeah, you guys play at the same time. Whoever wins collects it all.
Alright.
All right, let's go big for the last round.
Why not?
Pan of 50, spill of 100.
Oh!
Okay.
Snap!
Just to make sure
Anyone at
that
the table can join
that
me.
I understand this. So you roll the D8, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can grease it with the D4
D6.
C6.
or D6, right? And then whoever gets the higher number after that.
Wins unless it's higher than an 8. So the highest you can do is an 8.
I know. So, but you said you can keep greasing or something like that.
Each person can only grease once,
Mm.
but whoever starts with the lower value chooses first if they're going to grease it.
Okay, I see. All right.
And but the man Chim Chim is gonna be like, the rules are all over the place. But the big cybernetic man will pat you on the shoulder and say, yeah, you got it.
Okay. All right. I'm in.
All right, let's see.
Let's throw
Oh,
the
Pan of 50.
boy.
spill of 100.
Woohoo!
Y'all live
Oh.
on the edge.
I shot the tail.
Oh.
Got an
I
8.
shot the tail. You can grease it if you want. You got the lowest value. You gonna grease it?
So from what I understand, the bet. So
Reset.
Beetlejuice got a 3. So the best he could do is tie, which would mean he wouldn't
Lose any money?
lose any money.
It's whoever gets the highest.
Highest or 8. So he basically got a 21, like would be in blackjack.
I don't know what that blackjack is.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Just trying to explain
Criminal
okay, so
human
I
being.
got a question here.
Not as good as this.
I've got a spell, a 0-level spell called Psychokinetic Hand, where I can move stuff with my mind.
I believe it is not invisible.
It's not invisible. Can I just do it
I'm
under
pretty
the
sure
table?
it's like a.
What are you gonna do with it that you wouldn't be able to do with your own hand under the table?
Make sure that it rolls so I, get the boy, not the girl.
So
not the
what you can
mother.
do before you roll your die,
Mhm.
but if you do this, you will have to roll your die no matter the outcome.
Okay.
You can roll a sleight of hand check. What you will have to do is a sleight of hand check and another sleight of hand check.
But you have to be trained in sleight of hand. So like
You do have to be trained in sleight of hand. Yes.
So I can't.
Oh
Like,
wait, no, not sleight of hand. You don't.
No, I was just doing that.
Yes, you have to be trained
You
in sleight of
probably
hand.
can't do it.
So you will not. You can't.
Can't they like do it behind?
You
my
know,
back?
imagine me and you were playing a dice game and you wanted to try to rig the dice. Like you just can't do it unless you've practiced.
Well,
so
yeah, I guess, but that's my point. Is that it's like
you
it's
can try to do it.
telekinesis.
You would still need to know what to make it do. The answer is no. You cannot do sleight of hand without a sleight of hand skill
I'm going
proficiency.
to though.
You're gonna. Okay, so you grease it first though,
All right.
if you want. If you want to grease it, your
If you
choice.
exceed 8, you got to pay 100 though instead of 50.
If I go over.
Mm-hmm.
Was that in voice or is that player?
No, that was player.
Probably more player, but I
Player.
can say it in voice.
The large cybernetic man will say, not 100 instead of 50. 100 on top of 50.
Wow. Math.
You know what? I came out here.
Oh.
Get out from behind the desk.
That's 7. Not quite good enough. Chim Chim, you're gonna win. What about you? What you gonna do?
Chim chim
I'm gonna
indeed.
grease it.
She's
Are
doing
you?
it.
You had
So,
mentioned a
yeah.
second ago you were gonna try to cheat.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Cheat. I'm gonna do the harder one.
The
I
harder
want
one.
a 4.
You want 4.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So I roll it and then add my sleight of hand, right? And it needs to be like above
Yeah.
a certain number.
Yes.
That's a 20.
Oh.
Not nat.
Not 20, but
So
adds up to
with my
20.
sleight of
So
hand,
you
it's-
can guarantee the 4. Yes.
Okay.
You can guarantee the 4, but that same roll is going to be for contested to whether or not they know that you cheated.
Okay.
So you roll the die, it lands on a 4. He looks and says, "We'll settle the Vesk. Guess we'll split his 50 credits."
All right.
Yeah.
So you get 25 credits, you lose 50.
Sweet.
It's all right. It happens to all of us. We all make poor decisions at times.
All right, and he's going to get up and say,
Yes.
"All right, I'm out. And as he walks
I
away,
don't
a
gamble.
Sheeran woman is going to come up and start tapping shoulders. "Please, please, can anybody help?"
Oh.
Yes.
And that's in your mind that you hear that.
Oh.
Yes. I look around trying to identify. I can help.
She seems to be very close to tears.
Oh.
Oh, like, can I feel that?
No, you can see her. She's right next to you. She's tapping your shoulders and
Oh.
trying to draw attention. Have you come over here?
Yeah, I
Okay,
grabbed him
that's what I
and came over.
Likewise.
And she was like, "Please, it's serious, and I don't know what to do." And she seems to sort of recluse and she seems very questioning herself.
Oh. Of course we can help.
Well,
Yes.
let's not commit to anything first.
What do you need?
The large cybernetic
Just like
man
an
is going to
interrupted
stand up
mating
from the
ritual.
table and go, "Well, I think I'm out for the night," and he's going to walk towards the exit of the door.
Wait,
Um,
hold on. Before he goes, I'm just gonna reach out to him with my mind and say, "Sir, what is your name?"
He stops, turns around, and out loud says, "Darce."
Nice to meet you, Doc.
Nod his head towards you guys, and then
I think he swore at you.
slightly salutes towards the woman and almost apologetically, and then leave.
All
He
right.
definitely swore at you.
So, sister, what is the problem?
It's
Is she talking to me?
she's talking out loud. Oh wait, no. She would probably talk right back to you.
Right.
But I would recommend as DM you make it a group conversation.
Sure. All right. Well, I just project to everybody. Sister, what is your problem?
I thought you asked her name.
No.
Oh, what's her problem? It's, and this is all in your heads. It's my husband. It's my husband. He should have been in here. He's gone missing, and I think he's cheating on me.
What is with all these relationships?
Another
What is
mating
the
ritual.
problem with mating in the Pact world?
Look, it's not
We
that
had no
complicated.
problem with
You just
mating.
don't
We've
feel
been married for
that.
years. He's just been disappearing all of a sudden. The past few months, he just keeps disappearing. And I've been trying to track him, but he disappears, and he's obviously trying to be stealthy. And I saw him come in here tonight, so I've been asking around for him, and he must have just already left with whoever he came to meet with.
What is
Girl,
it?
I know how that is.
He's not a small
No, you
lizard.
don't.
I'm gonna look at Jester.
Jester will go,
Where'd you get a gun?
Sorry, I keep doing it. I don't know why I keep putting guns in my arms. Jester will go, I didn't make with the Sheeran.
I look down at him and give him a nod of approval.
But she'll
Good
say,
for
no,
you.
no, he is Sheeran, that guy. His name is Thidak.
I'll look around. Do I see any Sheeran?
You look around, you don't see any Sheeran.
I don't think he's here.
I saw him come in here. I heard there's a private room.
What is
You mean
he?
that hole in the wall?
Not in there. She'll walk over and poke her head in and go, I saw him come in. Is there a back entrance or something? I know he's in here somewhere, or he made a swift retreat. Like I said, I keep losing him. Can I hire you to find him?
I am down 50 credits. And I think you are too, Cash.
That's true. I would like to collect my 400 credits, so. Kafoozi! Kafoozi!
Kafoozi will come over. Yes. I just finished arranging it, and he seems to have like stacks of credits, sort of like a restaurant, and he plates them all out and he reaches them out to you.
Can I get these just downloaded onto my data pad?
Yes, of course. He'll shove them back in his pocket and say, yes.
Their HR department really doesn't believe in it.
And in about 3 seconds, he's able to transfer you the credits. And you go there, and he's like, I went to the director for those. And he seems to just be exhausted.
Okay.
So overworked.
So, well, sister, how much are you willing to pay us? We are, as you can tell, an elite group.
Oh, I know elite groups, they take a lot. I'm sorry.
Apparently
The
very
most
good at
the most I
interfering
can
with
spare
members.
is 600 each.
Deal.
Well,
You'll find him for me?
Let it never be said that Commander Cash doesn't stand for love and virtue.
are some of us allowed not to go with them? Can we just let them do like a buddy journey and like?
You are allowed not to be
It's easier
paid.
if we don't.
Oh, so we have to go.
Thematically, I mean, it's much easier to handle. I mean, you see,
Yeah.
even within
No,
the
it's fine.
canteen, how hard it is when we
You
split
would
the
be
party.
all over.
Would I?
Your husband's cheating on her.
Yeah, this is like your number one like woman empowerment
I'm
thing.
sorry, I'm just like so distracted because like I tried to kill a person later. So like my brain isn't working the way it needs to. But yeah, we'll help out.
Sure.
Murder will do that to people.
Sister, what is your name?
Thygot. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, I just
Let
mixed
bygones
both their
be
names.
bygones.
Tsogit.
And your husband's name again?
Thydact.
Idact. And so good.
Tsogit.
Well,
Not so good. Tsogit. And Thydact.
let me ask you some questions. What was your husband's profession?
Husband's profession. Well, he flies the spaceships, the starships.
He's a
He
pilot.
flies starships. Yes, a pilot. He does pilot, yes, but he
gonna
he
make a
transports
flash
goods.
grenade.
He's like a merchant, but he's for other people. What was that?
I'm making a flash grenade.
Is it magical?
Is my husband magical? Oh, no.
Okay, he's not magical.
No.
I was
He's
gonna
just
do
good with
magic
he's just
check
good with
to see if I could find,
electronics.
like,
He's just good with electronics and people.
Technomancer.
Oh man, no, not that good with electronics. No.
Sounds
He's a
as if
mechanic?
he's some kind of
We're a
operative.
pilot.
Like he is a pilot.
And
As far as what he really does, yes, he's able. He dabbles in it all, but mainly a pilot. He flies his ship and he transports goods for those who pay him to do so. He's just a
Does he-
traveler.
A
does he-
freelance pilot.
Does he own his own ship?
On his own ship, yes, he does.
Oh.
Where is his ship now?
Ship. Oh, you'd have to ask him. I don't keep track of those
What's the
things. It's
name
just
of
his
the ship?
business.
Considering we're trying to find him, it's hard to ask him.
Yeah, what's the name of the ship?
Right on,
The name of the
Commander
ship. I
Cash.
can give you the name of the ship.
Thank you.
The name of the ship is Ants Rules.
Ants rule?
Ants Rules.
Ants rule.
Yes.
Familiar
Rules.
It's just like Bug's Life.
Ants rule.
You probably just think it's awesome.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that's what I would name my ship.
Do you know where his ship is usually docked?
Here in Fogtown, he does most of his business because we live right outside of Fogtown.
Oh.
So yes, he's usually coming out of here, but he
What was
occasionally
his
takes
name?
the jobs from other places.
Thydact.
Thydact.
My dad.
This has been awesome.
Okay.
I know.
Yes.
I'm gonna go
And then I hug her.
Talk
And
to, go to the bartender.
How
Yes.
long has this been going on?
Long, just the last couple of weeks,
That he's been
disappearing and
disappearing.
acting mysterious, but maybe it's been going on for years.
and then I
When was
cry
the last
and I
time you saw him?
hug her.
Last time I saw him,
Yeah.
I saw him walk in here not but 30 minutes ago.
I cry and I hug her and I say, I'm so sorry.
He'll hug you back very sincerely.
I'm gonna turn down to
You see a flash of images that just and
Oh,
emotions of what it feels like to be cheated on.
yeah.
Aw.
so Cindy's incapacitated.
I'm very. Upon seeing her face go like where, I'm just gonna like take a step back.
You know this
Put
is a
Juan's
shit.
IR between us. I'm like,
You know Sheeran's can do that. Like that.
That's a very
It's not like a
I know,
what
no,
just
no,
happened
I know,
to me
I know,
type
I know.
thing.
moment.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the fact that I feel her being cheated and I
Yes.
feel that pain.
I'm gonna turn to Jester.
You okay?
And Jester, Jester, did you see a Thydat around here, or do you know of one? You seem to have frequented this place.
Me and Hasnat only came in here for the night, just for the fight and the mating. But I did see a Sheeran man who I don't see anymore. But I was in the room the most of the time I was here.
Did you see anybody he was talking to?
He talked to the Vesk, the bodyguards. He talked to them, but that's the last I saw.
Commander Cash?
I got this.
I'm gonna go talk
I'm
to
gonna
the
mosey
bartender.
up to the
And I'm gonna
bodyguard.
talk to the cyborg guy.
Brother,
Okay, I'll get you in a sec.
what was your name?
Oh, cyborg has left.
What was my name? My
There's
name
another guy that we played against.
is Demotrix, fourth knife, steward of the station. Fourth knife.
Yeah, that's a name.
Demotrax, fourth knife, steward of. Man, I struggle switching voices.
Demotrix, 4th Knight, steward of
The station.
station.
The station,
Oh, that's not
steward
bad.
of the station. It's not just any station. This is Absalom.
Absolutely, I understand. I am Commander Jaka Evdokal Tazar Delegash of the 3rd Regiment Firebrand, survivor of Triaxis.
He'll reach out, shake your hand.
We had, there was a Sheeran man I was hoping to do business with. He owns a ship called Ansrules, and he was supposedly here earlier. Do you know anything about him?
He's just gonna sort of chuckle to himself, and then the larger one will sort of slap him on the side. And he looks. No, never heard of him.
Can I sense motive that?
Yes. Yeah, no, something's up. You can tell you don't really know. You don't read much other than the fact that you can tell that obviously he's just sort of brushing you off.
Brother, we're both vests. We both know of honor. We both know when it is. There's a woman crying over there, wondering where her husband is. Would you deny a rightful servant of hers to find that man? I want to do a persuasion.
Oh, not great.
It's not horrible though.
Hey, can I like help him?
That's
No.
yeah, 12, 20. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I only have the wrong character. How did I get it? 12, 14.
He'll go, listen, I'm all about honor, but there's nothing about her and her husband and her little flaggy husband that regards my honor. I'm fine.
Oh, of course not. It's my honor we're talking about here. I said I'm going to go and help her find her husband. Therefore, I need to find her husband.
Yeah, you have a big name, but I don't know if yet.
Can I?
Oh, wait, this is great. I want to watch this.
We'll try and I'm like, I've lost my patience, sir. Where'd the Sheeran go?
Is that an intimidation check?
It's an intimidation check.
The
Tell me
door,
where he went. I don't want to cause a problem in your establishment.
the door cracks open. The door behind the two of them, and the one to the side quickly covers the entrance to the door. Talks for a minute. You can't see who to. Then comes out and nudges Demotrax. Says, "Let him in." Who wants to talk to him?
I'm gonna reach out with my mind to Cash.
Yeah, did anyone notice any of that?
Oh, I
Who's
sent you
all
over
with
there.
you? There's a couple
Well,
of.
I sent him over there to talk
You were
alone,
watching.
I was.
but
watching.
I just Cash.
I went to go find the bartender, so I was.
Yes.
Do you need me?
I don't know. Probably.
Who would like to follow as they?
I'm
You
gonna
all
go.
would sort of. He got loud.
Okay.
Became fairly obvious. You may not have heard what was said, but you can tell he got loud. Anyone who wants to come can come.
Yes.
I'll come.
Cash often gets loud, so I probably would have just gone to the bartender.
So you're to the bartender. Okay.
I'm gonna stay with the girl
With
Soget.
to soak it.
I'm gonna buy her a drink.
Okay.
And
That's
I'm
a credit.
going in the room.
So the three of us are in there.
Okay.
Exactly who I wanted at my back.
As you walk in, you notice.
The
We're
person
gonna
who just tried to
intimidate-
kill someone.
I'm like, go ahead. Tell us why you're cheating on your wife.
You notice the Yosoki scurry up and up onto a desk where he sits. And he sits up on top of a desk. And in front of the desk stands a Sheeran. All right. Quit the noise. You're drawing all sorts of attention to my office. What do you want?
Your wife is worried about you. She thinks
This is the Yosoki talking to you. Sorry.
Oh, the Yosoki. Where's the Sharon? I thought you said-
Standing facing the Yosoki. They're both standing at the desk. The Yosoki's sitting on the desk. The Sheeran is facing the desk.
Is the
So is
desk-
the Sharon on our side of the
So it's
desk?
like that
On your side of the desk.
It's like that
Yes.
Zootopia.
Him. Is it? What's your name?
I've got business with ants.
Ants.
Yeah, ants. I
Ants.
can never remember his name.
Ants rules.
Is that the name of the ship? Is that its rules? You want to communicate with the Sharon while we? Yes.
Yeah.
Get to you in a second. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I was just wondering what exactly you deal with. Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying, but I heard that. What was your question?
What is your office here? Is this your establishment?
This is also the Yusoki.
I'm
Not technically, but basically. The name's Toe. You haven't heard of me.
I have. I just didn't want to assume that any Yosoki could be the great and wondrous Toe.
Is there a flattery check?
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, I'm going to give you a flattery check.
Also, like,
Diplomacy. Do
not
diplomacy.
being racially offended.
Diplomacy. Didn't seem racial to me.
No.
I can't believe any Yusoki could be so great.
No,
I don't. No,
He's
no,
saying not any old Yosoki is as great as Toe.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're not. Are you in it? Did you follow it?
No. Metagaming, it's fine.
I got a 22 on diplomacy.
You'll see him sort of.
Straighten up.
That's fair, all right. You're a man of honor as a Veskian.
Indeed.
Yes,
A
yeah.
great man of Vesk of honor.
I don't know why I always hold a gun when I talk.
Can I start walking around the room and observing stuff?
Yes. Really quick, we're gonna go to you. Then I'll tell you what you observe.
Back to the name.
Oh,
Yeah.
that on notes.
Thidact.
Didact. What are you doing in here?
He's gonna stand there and he expresses emotion. He's nervous and he's scared. But he just sort of expresses emotion. Then you hear, "Can't say," in a pretty calm voice.
Are you in trouble?
You get the same feelings
Can you
expressed
just
again,
talk back to me. He's a Sheeran.
and then he says, "Can't say," in a calm voice. Mentally.
Hmm.
Okay. And then while you walk around the room, you notice in the back two corners of the room there are two people. In the back right corner, so the door's in the bottom left, we'll say. So the back right, there's a Lashunta man just standing calmly in the corner, and in the back left there is a.
It's about to go
One
down.
of these guys standing
What are they?
or floating in the corner.
Show the camera.
What are they?
Come closer to
You
the
don't
camera.
Closer.
Closer.
Well, you can do a culture check.
I don't have culture. I
down.
only have life
Move it down.
sciences.
Down.
Down. Closer. Come here. Keep coming closer. All right. Yeah. Now to the left.
My left.
Yeah.
Would life science or physical science help me to know that?
Life science.
Uh,
potentially.
Life science. Life science
Okay,
would help.
can I roll for life science? then?
Sure can.
Sure.
9.
9 plus your life science.
Can I help him?
18.
Can I help him on that?
You've never seen one of these things
No,
before,
because
not
it's
even a
just on
picture.
Oh,
Which, based on you knowing that you know
a lot.
a lot of creatures, that means it's pretty rare.
Okay.
You're not necessarily like, oh, this is some magically rare creature, but it's definitely not a common,
Okay.
thing.
I'm gonna use detect magic. Just to see, because I know that something is either listening to the Sheeran's thoughts, or there's some reason that he can't speak to me.
Okay. So detect magic. Okay.
Yeah.
Going back to the conversation while you look up
So-
exactly what that does.
What exactly is it that you deal with in tow? I'm from the Vescarian, trying to get my hands wet in as many different business propositions as possible.
Hands wet. I get it. It's a good fun.
Yes,
Good
thank you.
fun.
I'm gonna nod. You definitely. So, what business is it that you trade in? What type of business are you in?
What type of business? I am in
Exports and imports.
exports and imports.
Please don't feed the DM, I guess. I'm trying to grill him for information.
It's too good. At
Look, no, literally, that's what I was gonna say. I just couldn't think of the word as fast as he did.
Of what variety? Cabbages or?
Bossing say.
Whatever people want. Mostly not cabbages. But enough talk about my business. Why are you barging at my door?
Ah, yes. I was curious. What business does this Sharon have with you?
This Sheeran is trying to back out of a business deal that we made.
Oh,
then-
do tell. I hate it when people go back on their word. I'm going to glare at the Sharon.
Yeah, ants. Why don't you tell? You can guess detect magic now if you want.
Okay.
What's it do?
So basically, I detect all magic spells, effects, items, and objects, including those on or affecting creatures I see, in like a big cone. It's a concentration spell.
You can see a variety of. I'm gonna assume here it's a little bit of an aura. You can sense the aura. You can see a variety of magical items on the Lashunta in the back right corner, but none of them seem to be reaching outside of himself.
Okay, do I notice any magic that's like affecting?
Nothing around the Sheeran. No. No magic. You go ahead and do a. And you would just know this. You're a Sheeran. You would know, as far as telepathic links go, if you start a telepathic conversation with someone, they know if you end it.
Say that again.
If you start a telepathic conversation with someone, they can tell when you cut it off.
Okay.
And so I mean, that's just something you would know. That seems like I'm giving a little bit more information than I should, but you would know that as a Sheeran.
Right.
So
So
yeah.
like he cut it off with me.
Well, I'm not gonna feed
Yeah.
you.
Right.
You gotta piece together your own stuff if you
Fine.
or ask questions.
I'll roll a culture check so I know. How about that?
What are you
Well.
trying to know?
I'm trying to understand whether this is. I just want to know whether this.
You can do an insight check to
Insight.
try to figure out why
Like
he might not be
like
talking
sense
about
motive?
it. Sense
Yeah.
motive, yeah, sense
Do you need
motive.
this?
Yes. What's your bonus?
A bonus? Oh, bro, my bonus is 9.
Is 9. Again, you can tell he's scared. You can tell from the way he's saying it in the exact same way and displaying the exact same message back to you, sort of. It almost feels like he's hiding the emotions he's sending you under his calm tone.
The one thing I wanted to look for with that sense.
Okay,
check,
yeah.
Did he seem apprehensive to any particular character in the room? Like maybe. Like,
Not particular character, but you can tell that he seems to be trying to hide the fact he's telepathically communicating with you. But you can't. You aren't able to really tell who he might specifically be.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to reach out to Cash and Cindy. I'm going to say, guys, I think that Lashunta in the back is a technomancer. She's covered in magical items.
Being a technomancer, I do that. But then I also say that there's a creature that I don't recognize in the other corner.
Out loud or in your mind?
In my mind, too.
Okay. Okay.
So I say there's also a creature I don't recognize floating. And I tell them to look over at it.
At this moment, I would like to inspect the Yosoki and see how well armed he looks.
Very.
Very well.
Grenades along the belt, gun on the back, gun in 2 holsters. He seems quite well armed.
I see.
So I, part of the reason I'm here is because this Sheeran actually owes me something, and I don't want you to maybe take things too far that I can't get my own back. If you understand what I'm saying.
There's only 6 of us in the room. How about you just say what you're saying? What do you want with him? I need him. What do you want? Are you going to take him
He
from me?
owes me. He owes me.
He owes you money.
He owes me money. What does he owe you?
The Sheeran is going to look at you sort of weird.
I'm going to smack him.
Are you within arm's reach of the Sheeran?
Yeah, he's right next to me, right?
I thought he was behind the desk.
On our side.
He's standing facing the desk from your side.
I was going to reach out to the Sheeran and say, play along. Play along.
I'm going to very lightly. Like, don't look at me like that.
The Sheeran's going to get hit. And he's just like...
It was non-lethal. I didn't do my lethal.
Non-lethal?
What, do you get to choose if your claws do their thing?
Yeah, I just can use them.
So you're just not using your claws. Okay.
Yeah.
It's arcade.
It was a backhand, dude.
Okay.
I ain't got claws. On the back of the
Okay.
Sorry. Sometimes my anger gets away from me. I'm going to flex my claws a little bit.
Intimidation check.
Yeah.
I don't have veiled threat yet.
Yeah. Okay, so he'll say, all right. Well, Sheeran, give him what you owe him.
No, I don't want to interrupt what you're doing. I just want to know.
Oh, it's a little too late for that.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm going to reach out to Thidat.
I'm curious. I might want to do business with you.
Tell him that you owe
Like you
them
said, it's
your
only
ship.
it's only the 6 of us. Speak plainly.
I don't know you. I'll speak.
I'll do persuasion.
Okay, do a persuasion roll.
10. No, 12.
Your diplomacy? Is that what you're using?
He is going to seem apprehensive, but the Sheeran is going to not telepathically. He's going to speak out to all of you in his normal voice. And he's going to say, all right, calm down. This is what I was telling you about, Toes. Toe. I was telling you about how I can't be doing these business deals anymore. I owe these men my ship, and without a ship, I'm of no use to you. You gotta let me go.
Play along.
Everything you said is true.
Toe is gonna look.
You did.
I want the ants rule.
The Sheeran's gonna look like. The Sheeran looks legitimately like what? Like very confused.
And I think what my friend is trying to say is that he's coming with us to make sure that we get it in one piece because he's not the trustworthy type.
The Sheeran's gonna smile and lift up his 6 arms. Which you all know enough about Sheeran to find remarkably inappropriate that he has his other 4 arms exposed. And he goes,
I know that too.
Everybody.
yeah, very, very. Sheerans
common.
don't speak, and they don't have that many arms as far as you guys are aware. Toe will say, okay, all right, I'll let you go under one condition. You gotta do this last job for me, Ants. Or this last business deal. And in fact, Ants in the past has proved a little unreliable. I'd
I know
say
what you mean.
you guys can go secure the imports he's bringing me. And then I'll let you have him. He's all yours. And he's gonna look at Ants menacingly.
I'm gonna do a sense motive on Toe. Oh, I guess you need to check that.
That's okay. Okay, sense motive on Toe.
21.
Is there something specific? Like, what are you trying? Like,
Oh, I just want
whether
to
or not he's
know.
angry
I want to
or-
know if he actually has intent to let Ants go.
with a 21. He seems sincere. He seems like I need this last deal from you, and I'll let you go after that, but you better succeed on this last deal.
Okay.
It's fairly an intimidating, almost as much of a threat as a promise.
Deal.
I remind the guys in the group that we have to leave before tomorrow morning.
The only person you can talk to like that is me.
That's what I'm saying. Like I remind you to remind the group.
He reminds you.
Okay, so I'll
I
just
mean,
be
he
like,
can tell you, hey, you
okay,
should tell everybody.
I would love to stay on Absalom Station and resolve this issue, but we have to leave tomorrow morning.
You're talking about the show.
So either
You know, I'm gonna be honest.
So does the trip still? You guys.
Kafoozi didn't really seem to have that much of a plan.
So do we
Besides,
need it? Do we just need to go and get it from his ship?
No. He's been refusing to leave to go get it. It's on Absalom. His ship has drift travel, though. It should be a short journey.
It still could be a few days, though, could it not?
It sure could, and I need it by the next 4th day. You've got 9 days.
9 days. Drift travel is so erratic. You have no idea whether or not you're even going to make it back in time.
He looks and says, 9 days. I need it.
I look at Spencer. I don't look at Spencer. I communicate with Spencer telepathically. And I say, you should tell the team that we gonna bust this. I honestly believe at this point, like the only way to get out of this is to really like hurt this person. That's what I'm not gonna say that we should. I'm not gonna say that we should.
It's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind. I'm gonna say, I think you should tell the team and project to Daisy and Juan. I said it right? Okay. To Juan that there might be a bit of trouble right now because the Sharon
He's talking.
is basically like messed up and they want us to do a job for him. A job that we can't do.
First of all, I can't project beyond 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Well, how far away are they?
well, we're
'Cause,
gonna,
like I'm
we're
at the
gonna
bar.
You all are in a room together.
Yeah, but
those
I mean,
two might be too far
30
out.
feet is just.
I'm
it's-
talking to the
room is
bartender.
barely more than 30 feet.
yeah, so it's
I
like.
mean, the room you're in isn't much bigger than this room.
Okay.
Right, but okay, so.
Okay, so it's just.
Okay.
I'm going to go to my comm link and text Kafoozi. Kafoozi, where's the next show?
Oh, we're just supposed to meet on Absalom Station. We'll be done by the end of the day for sure, but I don't know where it is.
When's the show after that?
Oh, we should have about 5 days.
I think we can fit it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell Cindy. Cindy, we don't know what that.
All right.
You said you don't know what that creature.
He says,
is.
deal or no deal. Deal or no deal.
I just don't get why
Don't
I'm
die,
getting pulled
Cindy.
into it. Technically, I can just take the ship.
And Ants will say, no, you can't take the ship. You forgot about the eye
I'm gonna
security.
smack him.
The eye security look. You need me.
I was just like, grab Commander's
He's
gadget.
gonna smack
and,
you
like,
back with a little arm.
Oh, filthy wretch!
Okay. Yeah, I was a little bit like, whoa, dude. Like, okay. All right, fine, Toe. We'll take your deal. And I grab Thyrax. Ants.
Toes, as you reach for Thyrak, Toe's gonna reach and grab your wrist. Not aggressively, but he's gonna really quickly grab your wrist and put a metal device on your wrist. That seems to, little needles seem to lock in on your wrist.
What the?
Glad we have a deal.
Don't you dare poke me, rat.
Hold on. Can I like? I don't
you're
know what
trapped.
this is. I don't know what tech is.
I can detect
Cindy. What is?
A pleasure
What is
doing
this?
business, so. And I grab Thyrak, whatever his name is, and I drag him out.
He said, that's called a contract.
Ooh.
But not one that, like, I mean, it's not like that sci-fi version of contract. So you're like, what do you mean contract? Like, you don't know what he means by that. But.
Personally, I think that we should be getting paid by Toe. This is just my not.
Oh, we're getting this guy's ship.
Well, will we really? Because that's kind of.
Hold up. We made a deal with his wife. We can make a separate deal
With
with
Toe.
him. No, with the husband.
Real? Oh my gosh, we're just.
Okay, so we go back out.
Their family.
I'm gonna throw Thyrak against the
I feel
wall.
like Toe
Bye,
can
guy.
pay us.
Thyrak.
That's
All right.
I don't remember names.
Bug.
He's an it.
What
Oh my
sort of
goodness, you
mess?
guys are saviors. Whoa, where'd you guys come from?
You owe
I
us.
call him wife.
And you see his face grow. I
She
owe you
come-
what? What do I owe you?
Are
Anything.
they out of the room now?
Yeah, we left.
We're going to help you with this. I'm going to take your ship.
My ship! You're actually gonna take my ship! Oh,
And you're going to become an upstanding citizen
I
who
know.
stays home with his wife on the weekends.
she came to you, didn't she? Oh, I should have guessed.
She promised us 600 credits apiece.
Only six. Oh, I mean, oh, you lucky
And your
dogs.
ship.
And my ship. Oh, my ship.
Why don't you tell us a little
Well,
bit about what was
let's
going
handle
on?
that
in
bridge
there?
when we get to it.
I'm gonna walk by, tap him on the shoulder, point at Daisy, and haul him into the room with the hole in it.
Ooh,
It
can
looks
we
like
mend
this
the wall?
happened.
The wife
Let's
is the wife follows
I
it.
think I can. Can I mend the wall?
Where were we supposed to?
You'll cast it a few times, but yeah, you can with time.
Well, isn't zero?
It's a 0 level, yeah.
It's a 0
It
level.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I think it would just take. What I mean is, it'll take a little bit of time because it's bigger than what the men's spell. But yes, you can mend the wall. I don't actually know what the.
Cindy goes to the wall.
I didn't try to say that. No,
She's a
I'm
fashion
fine. I'm
designer
fine.
with men. Someone just asked me a question.
The planet
Yes.
that we have to go to for the deal with Toe. What was that?
Avalon. He says we just have to go to Avalon. We have to pick up a good. He ordered something or bought something. I don't know, something illegal. I'm sure. We'll go. We'll pick it up. We'll bring it back to him. He'll pay me tons of money because that's what he does. And our family is short on money, so I had to work with them. I didn't want my wife to know. She's already so stressed.
You have to fight with us in our next mission first.
There you go.
I just wanted to
You guys,
shit.
I'm just reminding you that the next. He said tomorrow morning, isn't it?
Oh yes, it's a competition.
Tomorrow
but I
morning's
don't,
the competition.
I don't think he can help us because we're a team against another team.
But I will stay by your side the whole time.
He doesn't have to sign the waiver.
I won't run.
We did it the first
I
time.
promise. If
He
you have
just
another
has
one
to-
of those
he
things,
just has to
stick it
come
on my
with
wrist.
Exactly.
And he can help.
What
fight
is
her.
that thing?
Oh, that's
It'll
just
be
a tracker. It can't hurt you. It just I mean, it can't hurt you, but he knows where you are until it's taken off. At all times.
He knows where he is.
He knows where he is.
Daisy, can you take this off?
Can I take it off?
Actually,
Yeah,
can I
do-
do like a culture check to see if
Well,
Well, like
Do an
Let-
engineering
let's,
check.
let's not rush to anything if we don't want to create ill will if we
I have
can
a
in
hacking
fact supply
kit.
that's fair. All right, well,
17.
17. You've seen things like it before. You haven't seen one of this design. You're not sure if you would be able to take it off, but you know devices like that. You find a good enough person, and it could probably be done. You might even be able to do it yourself. It'd be risky. You don't know.
okay.
Yeah.
The other thing, so
Can I do that?
Thyrak,
what type was it? Was it
Engineering.
Yeah.
Thyrak,
So
Yes, Didact.
Didact.
And he's talking aloud the whole time.
Why couldn't you speak to me? Why couldn't you speak to me in the room?
That Lashunta, every time I
New
go in, that
bracelet.
Lashunta starts talking to me telepathically, and he can tell when I start talking to other people. Still avoiding funny business, like the stuff we just pulled. That was awesome.
Do you know what the Lashunta and that other creature in the corner were doing there?
Oh, yeah, Crystal, yeah. Yeah, Crystal, that's what Toe calls him. Crystal, he's a nice dude. He just does the numbers.
Now-
It's like an accountant. He looks scary, but it's the Lashunta. I don't know his name. I've never heard him speak. That guy, though, I can tell when he talks like he wants to do meaner things than Toe.
Now, what is that
It's even worse than
tracker band? on your
Jula
wrist for?
Kanor, huh?
What exactly did you agree to?
To help this guy get his ship and I'm guessing smuggle some crap. And then we're gonna bring it back to tow.
Vance is gonna look at his wife. Smuggle's a strong word.
Your husband is a criminal.
And we're going to assist
But
him
he
in
wasn't
criminalizing.
cheating on
She's
you, and
gonna
I think
burst
that's
into
important to
tears and
remember.
just hug him. Oh, I thought you were with another Sheeran. No, of course not. I would never, darling.
Okay, that's wonderful.
At least you weren't cheating. You're just a smuggler.
I
I could get behind that.
He says, but that's fine. We must.
Perception.
But we really must get that good. There's no saying what Toe will do to me. I've seen the condition people are, and when they're given to Julicanor, and it's not a good one.
Given to who?
What's a Julicanor?
Julicanor. Oh, it's that the Vesk bodyguard. There's Demotrax and Julicanor. Julicanor, collector of arms. Many people think it's talking about guns. It's not.
Oh.
Somewhat of a more primitive Vesk tradition, but
Oh,
respectable.
oh, not primitive at all. She's a scientist.
Do you practice that?
She just likes to study the bodies. But no one wants to be studied on while they're alive, yeah?
Whoa.
Right.
I can back.
I'm gonna take a step away from Cash. A
Dang,
stealthy
dude.
step.
Those Vesks are vicious. You're not like that, are you, Commander Cash?
The Veskarian breeds only the best.
Aren't they?
These have obviously been too far gone from the Veskarian for too long. Is just sort of mess with them just a little bit.
Can I
As
just
long as I stick to Veskarian tenets, I will be okay.
Can I do?
I'm very
Sure you
angry.
will, Cash.
Very passionate.
I'm gonna be okay.
I will be
I want to do a culture check real fast to see. You know,
love your culture checks.
I do, man. I'm just seeing how much I actually know about the Veskarium.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, like, I got a 22.
You know the Veskarium were in a world war with the Pact worlds. There's some tension between some Vesk and some of the other races, but many Vesk get along perfectly with the other races and vice versa. The war basically got pacified a while ago, and
Do I know whether this arm collector is a common tendency in the Veskarium?
you don't know. You don't know enough about the Veskarium to really know. I mean, you know they're an entire solar system. So you would know that they have tons of businesses. They have smart people. They have primitive people. They got all of it. It's a solar system. But you wouldn't know the specifics.
Okay. Well, I'll just give Commander Cash benefit of the doubt. I trust you.
Good. So, Avalon, we are going somewhere else. We might be able to fit you in. Otherwise, we're going to have to somehow get to Avalon very, very fast.
Take us to your ship, Ants.
Well, we got to meet for surviving the Bad Worlds tomorrow.
Kafoozi will
Yes.
go, oh, don't run off so quickly. He's going to start crawling in through.
Where did Kafoozi come from?
He's
He's
crawling
in
in
the
through the
bar.
half hole. He's been in the place the whole time.
Just
Does he
Wait,
show-
we have a show
listening
tomorrow
outside.
morning. You can't leave.
We're not leaving, Kafoozi.
But we are leaving after the show tomorrow morning.
I think your phone died.
Yeah, you're frozen.
Come, Eli. Join us over here.
Say,
We should be wrapping up now.
yeah, we'll be right back real soon. No, you can't leave. Let me. Here, your 400. Did I already give you 400 credits?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Not
he
for
did.
me.
He did.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Bluff check.
No, you gave it to everyone.
No,
pretty sure
I
he did.
saw it.
Yeah. He gave it to everyone.
Oh, funny
I'm
man.
lawful
He's
good.
just a
Lawful good. You're participating in a smuggling
And
operation.
he'll say, please.
I'm Veskarian lawful good.
He'll say, please. After our show tomorrow, you will have 5 days before the next episode. Don't try to fit it in tonight. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're not going to have
We're
it
definitely
tonight. That's
not, yeah.
insane.
That's crazy.
You'll be
And
paid
I'm tired.
tomorrow. I promise. For tomorrow morning. Oh, we should really get to bed. But tomorrow morning is episode 2 of Surviving the Pact Worlds.
Da-da-da.
All right. Be here next week. 7 o'clock. We'll try for 7.
Yeah, we're
pretty
trying.
bad about that.
7:30.
Yeah, actually,
Honestly,
maybe we'll just switch to
7:30.
7:30.
Let's do that.
And
Don't
then
not
go
rush
until
though, people.
9:30 or-
Yeah. I think
Is that okay?
Yeah, 7:30.
Okay.
7:30 to 9:30 next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. For now, we're gonna try 7:30 to 9:30.
Also, there should have been a suggestion box in the Twitch thing, so you can give us suggestions if you want.
Yeah.
And we'll
Yes.
get
If you
those.
couldn't hear any of us or something like that, let us
Yes.
know.
Yeah, technical suggestions or
Role
campaign
play,
role
yeah.
play suggestions, whatever you want to suggest.
Snack suggestions.
That's
Okay.
true. You could send suggestions for monsters.
You can send snacks.
I will
Yeah.
see that.
Like if the carrots were too loud.
Anyway,
Dude, you chomp your carrots. You are a carrot chomper.
but thank you for joining us on Surviving the Pact.
Woo!
Comments.
Everybody